Let's have a look at smoke flares. Some of them come in a tin like this, and what we do is we pull the top off the tin. There's a pin there, pull the pin, throw it in the water. Different styles. Here's another one that's a Paynes Wessex live smoke. This is a Mark 4. This will be a live smoke Mark 8. But the older one, undo the top. There's a pin there, pull it, throw it in the water. We can get handheld smokes. So here's a handheld smoke. So undo the end. There's the part to put at the end. Pull that out and hold it downwind. Here's a video of the smoke. It's in the tin. Pull the end off, chuck it in the water, and it's seen quite visibly during the day from the air. So from the air, it pinpoints where you are. If you're from a yacht, you can see it from the yacht. There's other yachts around, and it also gives an indication to the helicopter direction of the wind. So as I showed you in my demonstration, take the top off and then pull the pin and then pop it in the water. The tin gets really hot, so don't keep it in the life raft, and then it will go and it will give smoke off to show your position and wind direction to the rescue services. So that's a smoke for daytime use. And here's a handheld day flare. So we take the end off. You can see the pin there, and we need to push the end through. And you have to locate it there, push it through, extend it out, hold on the plastic bit. The plastic bit's hollow down the end. Hold on to the plastic bit. The pin at the end. When we pull the pin at the end, nothing happens for 2 seconds. So don't be tempted to have a look down the end. Point it away from you and away from the life raft. After 2 seconds, this piece of plastic will fire off and the flare will work. This part of the flare will glow red hot. So don't drop it in the life raft because it will just cut straight through the life raft. So hold it away from you. Don't look at it because it will damage your eyes like looking at welding. So don't look at it, hold it away from you, hold it downwind because it's very smoky and it's very hot. And once it's extinguished, drop it in the water. So this is a handheld red flare for location with a low cloud base or with a short distance location. So this is the Paynes Wessex animation on how to use the hand flare. So we can see here it's quite bright to be used during the night. So from a helicopter we can see it quite clearly, shining brightly for the rescue services. So like I showed you, you pull the insert out so the handle's the hollow plastic. And then you unscrew the cap and there's a little bobble at the end. So it's pulling it out, unscrew the cap and there's a little bobble at the end. Discard the cap, carefully pull the bobble at the end and then point it away from you because that does explode, and the end bit comes out. There we go, away from him. 2 seconds later, goes bang, the bit of plastic goes about 30 foot. I'd have it further outboard myself. I wouldn't want anything that hot anywhere near my life raft. Also, it produces a hell of a lot of smoke, so you want it downwind and the smoke not coming into the life raft. And that will burn. If you do hold it underwater, it won't go out because it produces its own oxygen. So if you drop it in the water, it will carry on going. So outside the life raft in case you drop it. This is the Paynes Wessex parachute red rocket Mark 8A flare. So what we do is we hold firmly by the ribbed section, unscrew the red cap, don't point at people or property, hold the rocket vertically above the head, pointing away from the body. Ensure the hands remain clear of the top, which is the firing end here, and pull sharply down to fire. What we really want to do is to have it not vertically, but about 15 degrees downwind. And that's because as the rocket goes, the wind pushes the bottom and it makes it track back upwind, and then when it fires, it comes back over the boat. So fire the flare about 15 degrees downwind. So if we look at the end, unscrew the end, and we see there's a red bubble here. So hold it firmly in the handle and pull it sharply, and away we go. So your red parachute flare will go to a height of 300 meters and will burn for at least 40 seconds at 30,000 candela and should be visible from 28 to 30 miles. So undo the end cap whilst holding onto the handle firmly. There'll be a bit of string on the toggle at the end. Make sure it's pointing away from you and the axis of the flare is away from you, so if it backfires it doesn't go in the life raft. So I would do it sideways, so if it backflares it goes in the water. Close your eyes, look away, sharp tug down. And there it goes. Throw the pin in the water, flare will go up, discard the flare. So fire about 15 degrees downwind, it will then track back upwind. If it's windier, more than 15 degrees downwind, and the person seeing it will see the flare in the distance. If you have more than one flare and you think the ship's around, fire one flare, then fire the second flare, so they'll see you. Thank you for watching the video. Please like and subscribe. There's plenty more information on our YouTube channel on tutorials, and also come to one of our courses to learn more about this and get a certificate for sea survival or offshore safety. Thanks very much. This is Paul, City Sailing, out.